Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the servers were alleged to be down, and yet they are up. Oh, get out of here. Oh, let me move that out of the way. What am I doing in this position? Let me... get to the corner. And you know what? What is more a monument to vanity than a stream with your camera in the corner? Let's play into it. Yes, enhance. Beautiful. Guys, welcome to stream number 3 of Magic the Gathering Arena, where Woods of the Coast is not only sponsoring this stream, but also the beta key giveaways. Look at this. Eric literally posted in the chat like 5 seconds after I began talking, starting to give keys away. If you go to our Discord, it's in the hashtag giveaways channel. So we're going to be giving away a total of, like, I think over the course of these streams, a few hundred. I don't know exactly the number that we're giving away today. 125 we're giving away, last one. So Wizards not only provided the sponsorship for the stream and the giveaway keys, but also a boatload of packs for me to begin the deck construction with. And if you have seen the last few streams, this is the most successful deck that I feel like we've built, which is this Ramp Dino deck. And I think that the big thing that I'm feeling with my Ramp Dino deck is that I just want some more hugeness on this end, I think. And maybe one less Thrashing Brontodon. We made some edits to it. And I kind of just want to start off playing with the dinosaur deck. I believe that we just need one more pack to fill out the vault too. So that's kind of what I'm in the mood to do, just to like get some, you know, green or white spells, black or red spells. Where we're doing green, so I mean, I kind of want to get this. I want to open my vault. Part of the reason why I want to do this is that I can not only get my daily wins and get, you know, more progress towards unlocking the cards, but I specifically really want to work on this black-red control deck because we got crazy lucky and ripped several Scorpion Gods. And I just think this card's really fun. Like, in draft, this card, oh, what a bomb. This card's disgusting in draft. Or basically any limited format. This is so excellent. And so I've been like, oh, dude, yeah, let's do something with this. All I really want, my only real goal... Despy, did you want to play string? You hear that pathetic meow of that sweet little cat? But the servers are up, and I want to let you know, the string servers are currently down for maintenance. This is the string beta, you know. Yeah, I know. It's okay, it's going to be just a few hours. It's okay, it's just regularly scheduled maintenance, but then I'm free at 3 and we can play string until 7. Alright, yeah, do you know how sad that is? It's the saddest thing I've ever heard. What a good cat. Oh, God, you're such a sweetheart. So I was trying to assemble some sort of control-ish deck, because the thing about black is that they just have some really nice removal, whereas Moment of Craving, as time goes on, I'm starting to value this more and more and more. I really like Moment of Craving a lot. Oh, by the way, for any of you who are curious, because I saw a lot of people asking about deck construction in Magic the Gathering, there is so much rich complexity in the deck construction, and I feel like the way that a lot of people who I know who are inexperienced Magic players, they'll go online and they'll look at a top-tier deck list, and then they'll just become sad that they don't own all the cards in that one specific deck list. When really, I think that the way that I have always done this and worked towards one of those deck lists is from the opposite. I sort of assemble a deck and then just fire up some games and play, and then you begin to just see and feel what the problems are. And so the fact that there's a number of aggro decks that have a lot of 2 health, that's going to be 2 toughness creatures in it, Moment of Craving is like perfect against this, and I'm valuing it even more, especially with the you gain 2 life. Lightning Strike is just always great, is always excellent. Just 3 mana removal, it's fantastic. But the thing that I'm really wanting more of, that I'm feeling that I will want more of, which is this card that says exile target creature or planeswalker, you gain 2 life. Here is specifically why I love this card. It says exile, not die. So, for instance, the Scorpion God, in the current set, one of the themes is these different gods. And you'll see that the third little block of text there says that when the Scorpion God dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. So if it dies, it just comes back to the hand and I recast it. It's insane. Like, the gods are insane cards. And there is a Scarab God, the blue-black god, that is obnoxious as hell. I'm not even going to go into it. It's just, I hate it. And if it somehow deleted itself from the servers, that'd be okay. That'd be okay. Let's take itself down for maintenance. So because there's a lot of the god cards, I want more things that have the exile keyword instead of the destroy or kill or deal damage to. Vraska's Contempt is going to be very nice in terms of just ejecting one of them straight out. So, I mean, I'm looking for more nice exile possibilities. Like, this is, again, this is a nice black removal card. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Just killing planeswalkers is, oh, it's so fantastic. It also just has a little bit extra value with the return follow-up. By the way, Aftermath keyword is you can cast from the graveyard. So you cast the Never card, it becomes return in the graveyard, and you can cast return from the graveyard. So, like, I part of me is just... Part of me is wondering if I should actually treat this less. I don't know. Are there any exile keywords here? Let me look. The Kitesail Freebooter might be... I think it's actually far better than I thought. But I think this is better if there's bounce effects in there. Whatever. Yeah, it's really Vraska's Contempt. I also think I don't need this many Festering Mummies. I think I actually have too much focus on the low end. Like, for instance, I don't think I need these Magma Sprays. Where is Bone Picker? The Bone Picker! Costs 3 less to cast. A creature died this turn, flying Death Touch. I kind of like this. I kind of like this card. You know, I like this sufficiently much, I'm just going to give it a shot. Maybe I don't actually need that many. Let me bop out a Festering Mummy in. Alright, put this one in. Yeah. Okay. So I think I want to go back home, and I'm just gonna play with my dinosaur deck, my Dinosaur deck. I really don't think I need the mummies. I'm gonna look for another nice low drop. God, I love this deck. Yeah! Wow! This deck is So for any of you who have never seen this deck, let me explain it to you. I can actually... God, what a monument to vanity this Day 9 is. Let's just shrink him. Let's dehance. Let's dehance. Alright, let me... Guys, I'm just gonna keep fiddling. I'm going to keep fiddling. Alright, this is it. I'm now in the corner. I'm locked. I'm ready to go. Alright, so we're going to throw it on the mountain. Boom. We're going to run the Thunderherd Migration. So the point of this... we're going to reveal the Ripjaw. The point of this deck is it's a ramp deck. This spell lets me search my library for another land and then plop that puppy down. So I'll play a forest, and this next one will be a mountain. So I'm just trying to ramp up as hard as I can. That's it. The purpose of this deck is to get huge fast. So I think I'm actually going to just ramp ridiculously hard. Just going to do this. Reveal a dinosaur. Pay 2. And the thing about ramp decks is that basically you're trying to get a huge chunk of mana out really fast. Like, he's going to be able to play his third land on this turn, and I'm going to be able to generate 5 mana from my land, and then 1 mana from this Drover of the Mighty that says tap to add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. And then I can just start getting gigantic dudes out. Whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. I think I like Reginald. Let's get this puppy down right now. I'm going to go ahead and swing with the team. Yes, TSM Reginald. Did you know that the Regisaur Alpha owns a popular professional gaming team? Whenever a champion of the wits enter the battlefield, yeah. So, I mean, this is I believe the, like, blue-white tokens deck. Why am I so groggy? By the way, I think there's a good chunk of people here who have not... Actually, do I just want to summon... This seems really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually can't stop the Carnage Tyrant. So this guy has haste. Let me think through this. I have a lot that I want to talk about today. Do I attack with Reggie? You know, I actually really do. I just swing in with the team. Because the only way that he can kill something is if he does double blocks. He can't quadruple block this because he only deals 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean... Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can only block this for 5, so my Carnage Tyrant is never going to be able to get targeted. So he can double block the Drover of the Mighty, which is fine. Because I literally have another one. So... I'm a champion of wits. I think I want... kill that one first. Yeah. Gosh, this deck is so dirty. He didn't even block this. Oh my god. The fact that this has trample is just so sick. Alright, those are in the graveyard. Oh, baby cats. Oh, sweetie. Alright, sorry, what happened? Other cats you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Oh my god. Alright, this turn is not going to be particularly nice for him. Alright, so tap 1, tap 2, and then tap both my reds. So now we can play the Ripjaw. And now we have enough mana to also play the Carnage, or Galta. Okay, it's swinging in with the team! Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love this deck. Oh my god, the power, baby. Alright, well, it's a good thing that my 12/12 has haste. Yeah, no, you can kill the uncounterable guy. I think he still dies. Because he's going to gain 2, 4. He's going to gain 6. So he's going to be able to gain 6. He's going to go to 14, but he's unable to blow. Yeah, no, he's dead. He's just totally blowed up. These are all effectively identical to me. So I'll deal 2 to each of those and 1 into the face. God, that's so sick. Give me my R word. Decision paralysis. Tap the 2 target creatures. I gotta play a little slower and explain. For some reason, I'm marginally groggy. I'm marginally groggy this morning. I have absolutely no reason to be groggy. I have none. God, the Regisaur Alpha is ridiculously sick. I don't need that many super high-end cards. I just need enough. The thing that I'm thinking is that at my high end, with this deck, a lot of the focus needs to be on the ramp. That's why I have 10 accelerators. I have 4 Thunderherd Migrations. I have 4 Drovers of the Mighty. I have 2 of these Optech Huntmaster. God, what a hand! The reason this is good is generally... You know, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little bit more of basic explanation and shit, because I know a lot of people here have not played a ton of Magic. Anyone here in that boat? Anyone not a regular Magic player? Correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe it's just like, no, I'm literally tuning in because you're playing Magic. Generally... oh, and also for anyone who has played Magic, but not seen these cards, I'm not given a lot of time to let people read, so I'm going to do that a little bit more. So first of all, this hand is nice because I have 3 land and 4 spells, but also all of my spells are associated with ramp, so that's really fantastic. So Commune with the Dinosaurs lets me look at the top 5 cards of my library and reveal a dinosaur or a land and put that into my hand. So which dinosaur do we wish to have? I mean, Reginald's always nice to have, but I think I'm actually going to run out the... I think I'm going to Ripjaw Raptor it, because it provides me access to card draw. This is sort of like, I feel like my bread and butter dino. Like, a 4-mana 4/5 is already just fantastic. So the question is, okay, if I want to run this out, this can let me gain extra mana. This reduces the cost of dinosaurs and has the ability to give a dinosaur haste. So I'm super going to get this one, so that way I can play the forest, use the 3 mana to cast the Ripjaw Raptor out. Okay, so that plan got canceled. That's alright. I'm going to run a forest down. I'm going to play a Drover, which is again an accelerator. Cool. And use Commune with the Dinosaurs to go hunt for another nice dino friend. So I have the Ripjaw Raptor already. I think I'm just going to get Galta. Galta's sick, because Galta's just a gigantic vanilla-ass card. Like, it's pretty basic, right? It's just a 12/12 with Trample that costs 12, but it costs 1 less per power of creature on the field. And that's important because the Drover of the Mighty gets bigger when I have dinosaurs out, which then reduces the cost of this puppy dog. I'm a little low on land, so if he keeps casting removal, he can just blow this up. Okay, this is the god creature. What's this? Unless a creature died under your control this turn, sacrifice another creature, scry 1, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Okay, so this is one of the gods that can't attack or block and is indestructible. Is that bad? Alright, so I'm just going to play the Ripjaw Raptor. So now I have 7 total power here. So this guy only costs 5, because it's 10 minus 7. I'm a little concernedly low on mana. So given that he has Bantu the God, so this gives me some information about his deck. Because this says it can't attack or block unless a creature died under your control this turn, and the sacrifice, or this effect allows him to sacrifice a creature so that Bantu can attack or block. So this kind of tells me that he's probably going to be doing something tokeny. He needs to have some way to generate lots of small things that can actually get sacrificed so he can activate it. Fucking dude. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to probably commune to get land. I feel like I just have to. So I'm going to commune with the dinos, the dino pals, to get land. Do I want a mountain? No, I think I just want a forest because I have a lot of double green. Double green being this thing costs double green. Now, do I want the Drover of the Mighty out? Carnage Tyrant, I think, is going to be particularly threatening against him. So I'm actually going to go to combat, and I'm just going to attack with this guy. I'm actually going to attack with this as well, because I don't think that I even need to block. And he can double block this one, but I don't think that he will. This allows me to Drover and play the forest. And now I have 7 total sources. There's going to be 6 total sources of mana to be able to play my 7/6 Carnage Tyrant. Oh shit, I've used the timeout. Okay. Once you use all your timeouts, you go from Robusto to Busto. So I think that this is a vampire deck. Yeah, see, whenever this one attacks... Or see, whenever... This says whenever one or more of your... No blockers. What are you doing? Are you throwing up? Are you okay? Don't throw up on the computer. Are you okay, Despy? Yeah, it's okay. Oh. Yep. Yeah, you doing okay, sweetie? My cat just threw up. Aw. You ate a little too fast, huh? All right. Oh, Despy, that's just gross. Let's see here. I'm going to just play the Carnage Tyrant. If any of you have a cat, then you know that sound. I'm going to leave these back to block. I think he's largely just going to try to ascend. No, wait, he can... He can theoretically double block. I think that's a... this is indestructible. Because if he blocks with... If he sacks this and then does a block... You know what? I'm okay with that. Hey, don't... Yeah, you okay? Yeah, I'll clean that up in a second. Also, here's a dice. I don't know how long that's been under there. I'm expecting that what he'll do is he will sacrifice one of his tokens to be able to block with this and another thing. But I'll still get the draw and be able to kill 1 or 2. Maybe I should have arguably just held back and just kept playing Carnage Tyrants. I'm increasingly regretting this decision. We'll just claim it's because I was focused on making sure my little baby cat didn't die. Draw 1. Order doesn't matter here. Draw 1 card. That's indestructible. Alright. I'm also going to get a paper towel. I really don't understand how, like, as a cat, you can be that unfazed by puking up your lunch. Invisible pants, invisible butt, that's right. I got my neon green shorts on because I was going to go to the gym. Oh, no, that's Sheriff. Out of the way, Sheriff Bear. Yeah. So this just looks like a regular vampire tokens deck. So I think he's going to keep summoning just a whole slew of these guys. Yeah, this is actually a little insanely good. This puts him in the position where it's actually very difficult for him to... I'm not going to attack, Because I'm going to be able to get Galta out. No attackers. And I can just play defensively. Yeah, my little cat. I mean, I was like, oh my god. Alright, so... he's going to scry. I could play Galta, but the reason I'm not is that Regisaur Alpha gives my other dinosaurs haste, so then I can play this, and then play Galta and give it haste right away. Oh, was it only 2 mana? Yeah, no, I fucked up, that's all. I just fucked up. It's okay. We have cat puke that we're trying to clean up. We're just going to easily defer it to that, right? Yeah, you okay, Despy? I got my excuses lined up. Don't you worry, man. I got them lined up. Funny thing is, I was so smart because on this turn, you'll note that I have 5 mana, 6/7. And I'm like, oh shit, man, if we draw a land, then we can play both of these. And if not, we can just play Galta. You okay, Despy? It's probably because I didn't play string. I told her the string servers were down for maintenance, and she got pretty pissed. That's a good way to get revenge, to puke on your father's computer. Oh, shit. Destroy target non-land permanent. Okay. Can we just blow him up? So if I play the Ripjaw Raptor... Hello. Okay. So I think that... So I kind of want to do some attacking here. I think I attack with... He's going to be able to deal 3 and 4, and then he's going to be able to punch through. So I think that I need to go like... I need to leave 2 back. I'm going to leave back my Hastatron. He'd have to... He can just single block this, which I think is fine. Yeah. Is there any... If I actually attack with everything... If he goes block... So... Yeah, he just can't hold this off, right? I don't think he can hold this. You know what? I attack, you do the fucking math, okay? So right now that's... So this is an extra 4 pours through? Yeah. Because if he just blocks with everything, this has trample and this has trample. That's basically how I did the math, because I was like, listen, if I'm just thinking about these two, if he just single blocks each of these... That's good. Yeah, so the thing is that he can't block with Bantu because he didn't have the mana, and also this thing was a 5/5, but the thing that was buffing it died, so it went down to a 4/4, and because it had received 4 damage, it immediately died. I mean, that's an impressive amount of math for him. Basically, I was counting the trample damage through, and noting that he would have to do additional blocks if he wanted to be able to stay alive. And he just shoots me for 3. And I burst into tears on stream. I vomit onto the cat. Alright. I stopped because he had... I was like, does he have any mana up? Because if he did, there's a white spell that's exile all attacking creatures. And I would have just, like, blown up my own board and been like, ah! They freaked out. Bellowing Aegisaur. Whenever Bellowing Aegisaur is dealt damage each other creature you control. Ooh, that's way overcosted. Okay. What's this thing? Oh, okay. Coffee's done. My little kitty Rolf is mostly cleaned up. I mean, I think that my dinosaur deck is way better than the other deck. But things that, like, I get how ramp decks work. Decks where you get a bunch of mana and play large green men and blow them up. This is why I always, for years, have talked about large green men. Because I love large green men. I love large green men. I love them. Oh, a 12/12 with trample that can be reduced to 2? I love it. You know what? Here's how much I love large green men. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Watch this. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be a large purple man in celebration of the large green man. This is... I'm not happy about this keep. I have 1 removal. This is expensive, and I have no ramp. This is a solid card, but I have no ability to target anything. So let's go ahead and keep. I think it's arguably a mull. I think arguably I should toss this back because this doesn't look good, but I don't know what to do. When I see 3 lands and 4 spells, I keep. You know, I'm a simple man. I keep. I love large green men. I get how ramp deck works, right? You're trying to just get a few gigantic threats. Like, even if you just get 1 or 2 to stick, boom, you're in good shape, right? Alright, so he mulliganed down to 5, which is fantastissimo. What up, I'm green, baby. Chucking down green, no reason not to get my force started. Am I ever not lucky? Am I ever not lucky? Jandon, I love this question. He said, so I fell off the Power Hot train pretty hard and am currently trying to sort my piss-poor diet out. You seem to be very enthusiastic about your black beans, spinach, and chicken. So could you explain what you do to keep on track with a healthy diet? Yeah, dude. Have I got the advice for you? Oh, this guy, he's... Guess what? No. Oh, shit. Fuck. Control Z. Yes! I meant to click this guy to attack and I accidentally tapped him to generate 1 mana. Yeah, no, I have the advice for you. Let me put stops on this turn as well, so that way I can, like, lightning strike something. So, I think the biggest thing that is important for me to stay on track with health and diet is to figure out interesting activities to replace all those times when I'd be having cravings, right? So it's very easy for me to be healthy on a day where I have a stream. Because I just eat and then I do the show. So I plan out, like, evening activities. So he has enough mana up for a counter spell, which doth suck, but, you know. So I'm definitely going to play this. I'm going to choose the type Dinosaur. I'm going to play the Regisaur Alpha. I feel there's a 99% chance he's just going to counter this, but, you know, what are you going to do? He's a blue player who mulliganed to 5. Yep. That's okay. Wits, no problem. Okay, so if I draw a thick swole bro, then we'll be in grand shape. But yeah, like doing evening gaming activities. If I'm playing some intense game, oh yeah, that's super helpful for me. It just totally pulls my focus away. So, you know, if there's like a really rich single-player RPG that you just want to get absorbed into, or if you're like me and you like doing things that are competitive, getting frustrated and trying to figure out how you want to beat the other guy, I probably don't want to zap this because of the Eternalize. Gosh, this is a rough draw. Stupid blue player. No attackers. Yeah, so for me it's just like strong schedules, activities that are, for lack of a better word, distracting. Because, like, you know, here's something that I love doing. I love, after all doing shows and talking, which, you know, I love doing, which is awesome, but, you know, it takes some energy out of you, you know? Friday night, sitting on the sofa and eating everything and watching TV, baby. Like, yes! Oh my god, I love doing that. That's amazing. It's so easy to just go into the eat it all. Gotta eat it all. Pokemon. Alright, I know what this guy is. This is a Scarab God deck. And we really needed to ramp very hard against the Scarab God deck. Okay, there's exactly one way that we can deal with this. There's exactly one way. Does he have anything that he can eternalize? Okay. Alright, here's how we can do this. If we can get a magma spray off the top. I don't want to lightning strike this because he can use... Here's what makes this annoying. First of all, let's start on this third paragraph. When Scarab God dies, return to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. You can't kill it, right? You can pay 4 to exile a card from the graveyard. You create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Imagine the Champion of Wits coming back as a 4/4 zombie, right? That then says when it enters the battlefield, you may draw cards equal to its power. Then at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control, right? So that's just like an added benefit. But I feel like this middle and bottom thing are the real obnoxiousnesses. So I just need to get a magma. Ugh! That's right. Oh, gosh. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to Savage Stomp this on this to make this 5/6, so this just dies, and I get to draw. Alright, Thunderherd Migration is okay. It's going to come back to his hand, which is fine. He's just going to play it again. I'm just trying to buy some time. Should have tapped the 2 red, so I could have kept... What's this one? So, exile target creature. Then if there are 3 or more... Jesus! Holy shit! What? Okay, so this is 8, so now this costs 4, and I can Thunderherd to draw some as well. Reveal dinosaur card. So I'm going to pay the red and the green. We're going to reveal Galta because we're also going to play that. Alright, there's the Thunderherd Migration. Now I'm just going to run out Galta. So let's go to combat. Attacks. This guy's going to go in and attack. One attacker. Yep. I can't believe that this card even exists. That's ridiculous. One attacker. So we're going to punch through. I would like to report a win trader. I would like to report one. Oh my gosh. Alright. I don't know. I guess, well, you know, he was so dead. That guy was fucking screwed, man. What a screwed dude. Now, I will note, there's a few reasons why that we could have blown him out. Like in the Day 9 sword deck, if we go to this edit. First of all, the Magma Spray's in my other deck. Oh my god, my brain. Oh my god, I literally had no way to deal with that guy. Okay, I just had to tempo him out. Holy whoopsie dipsy dipsies. Well, see, first of all, the Thrashing Brontodon is really nice to be able to blow up that enchantment, which is awesome. I kind of want to get rid of the Fiery Cannonade. I mean, this is only good against the Merfolk decks. I kind of want to get in the cheap Exilers. I don't know. God, that's the other deck that has the Exile. Whoopsie daisies. Check out Struggle to Survive. All right, let me look this up. Let me look up Struggle, because I'm always interested in improving this deck. Show me my unowned cards. Not in. Struggle deals damage to target creature equal to the number of lands you control. Each player shuffles his or her graveyard into his or her library. Oh. The reason this is good is that the Scarab God relies upon... Okay, let me So, people have been saying that the current meta is the Scarab God. Don't do that. The current meta is the Scarab God. And the reason it's strong is this exile target creature card from Graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. This is a ton of... There's a ton of enter the battlefield effect creatures. Things it's like when you enter the battlefield, exile target creature until this creature dies. Or enter the battlefield and draw some number of cards and do some stuff. So you play a whole bunch of those type of enter the battlefield nerds at the start. Excuse me. You play a bunch of those nerds at the start, and then when you bang out Scarab God, once Scarab God sticks for a turn, then you start exiling your graveyard cards, and you get the powerful enter the battlefield effects once again, except now it's also a 4/4. So that's really an obnoxious threat. So what's one way to deal with it? Is a card like this, where the aftermath effect is each player shuffles his or her graveyard into his or her library. We just delete the graveyard, so all of a sudden there's no targets for his effect. It's not killing the Scarab God, it's sort of crippling its ability to do something strong. So there's another card here that's Puncturing Blow. Puncturing Blow. That's a possibility. I'm leery of it because it is expensive. Because it's expensive. So this is why I'm looking for things that say exile. Because if I just kill the Scarab God, it goes back to his hands. I think struggle to survive. The reason that I might favor this is, first of all, it's less expensive. It's just 2 in a red and then 1 in a green, which is not an issue. If I am looking at my Day 9 sword deck, I actually think that the Fiery Cannonade might be the one to cut. This is a hilarious blowout card. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Struggle to survive. I have 2 of them, so I can put those in there. Let's give this one a shot. Huh? Let's give this a shot. It's the Day 9 sword. Cannonade helps Raptors draw, though. That's kind of what I'm... That's kind of what I'm slightly leery about. The reason I say that the puncturing blow seems expensive is that it's double red. Alright, blue. We have an excellent draw, unless he, like... It's probably going to opt at the end of the turn. Yeah. Obviously, there's cards that, in that one particular circumstance, it's going to be good. Like, it's obviously good if I can puncturing blow the god. But I'm very worried about, like, if I'm up against a bunch of swarmy merfolk, swarmy vampire decks, and I don't have that, the ability to remove them easily. That's the expensive part. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. Then you summon cards of your graveyard. You may transform. This just seems like a reliable sort of fixing tool. Like this is not like a horrifying effect by any means. Just look at the top card, put it in the graveyard if you want to. Doesn't seem that terribly threatening. Definitely want to play this Regisaur Alpha. He could counterspell, and that's okay. Supreme Will. Counter target spell unless its opponent plays 1. I'm sorry, unless its opponent plays 3. It's totally okay. So he's dumping a lot into his graveyard. And the benefit is look at the top 4 cards of your library and reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them, put it into your hand. So this is just like he's going to be able to start Enigma Drake. Okay, cool. Great. So right now this only costs 5. So I think that the... Oh, I see. The Enigma Drake power is equal to the number of instant sorcery cards in your graveyard, so this helps him dump sorcery things into his graveyard. So I think that playing the Galta right now is going to be dirty good. I'm going to run the commune with the dinosaurs out first, just to see what sort of sick dinosaur we can get. Good job. Great work. So now it's Primal Hunter time. Would have been nice to get the trample effect there, but he is red-blue. Red has a lot of direct damage, but not a lot of ways to deal with something that has like 12. And, I mean, he could, in theory, bounce this, but I would be surprised if he had any bounce effects, yeah. So that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're about to get to our very, very sharp bronze. What did I just hit? What's this? What's this? Look at this. We also get the vault, which is like so sick. You know exactly what this is turning into, don't you? You know exactly what this is turning into. You know exactly what that's turning into. Counter target spell unless opponent pays 3. Hapatra! Oh! Never Hapatra. Vizier of Poisons deals damage. Put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Whenever you put one or more -1 counters on a creature, create a 1/1 green snake token with death touch. Yeah, how's my little princess doing? Come on. Don't stand on the power button. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. Despy has been a complete snugglebutt. All right, what's in the mythic? What's in the mythic, huh? Another one? This card seems way too specific for me. Look at this. At the beginning of your end step, gain control of target non-land permanent controlled by a player who was dealt combat damage by 3 or more pirates this turn. This feels like a jank-ass mythic. Alright, that's fine. I will claim this. Well, I'm pretty close to being able to get a common card, so I may as well. Here's though what I'm excited about is that tell me if this is insane. Tell me if this is crazy. We played with our Dino deck to be able to get enough for more Vraska's Contempt. I want to just craft these with my 2 rares. Does this seem crazy? Does this seem crazy? I kind of want to run 3 or 4 of this one. My impulse is that this card is so good right now. You know, I'm not even going to wait for chat to catch up. We're doing it. We're going to find out if we regret this. All right, cool. This is great. I would run 4 if I had them. Yeah, no, you're telling me, man. What do I actually want to cut from this? Definitely want to cut that. I don't give a damn about these dumb festering mummies, man. You know, I'm even going to cut a festering mummy, and I'm going to pretend that I can get another Vraska's attempt. Yeah, I'm running Tetsamok, man. Oh, fuck. Alright, you know what? We're going painful lesson. Is this right? I just want to draw my cards, man. Let me draw my cards. I'm gonna draw cards. That's probably a real newbie move, but that's fine. Did I save my deck? Did I even save it? Yeah. All right. All right. I think now I might have enough to just run my bird control. Bird is black-red. Bird. BRD. Oh my god, look at me, he's like all gold and shit. Surdjan, 2000. I just like abandoned the match straight up. Get me out of here! Do you have any scavenging grounds? I have a cycling land I'm not using in black-red? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm keeping this right now. Magma Spray is another possible exile tool. Flying! Deft touch! Okay. Okay. Onlin says, would you consider playing some sort of black discard deck? You know, let's do that on Friday, Onlin. Let's only play like a discard-focused troll deck. Alright, so he's gonna go red aggro. Perfect. So this is nice. So I run this down. Right? I don't see any reason to wait. I'm just gonna blow this puppy up. It's fine. I mean, I suppose I could have waited. I suppose. You know, maybe that's actually profoundly newbie of me. I just didn't want to take the damage. Alright. So that's a treasure maker. Is he actually going to add the 1 mana right now? Okay. So... I do have to do this on this turn. In the moment of craving this. So I gain the health, and now my Bone Picker costs 1. Flying Death Touch, that's good. Flying Death Touch, yeah. See, this is part of the reason why I'm not so sure about the Fiery Cannonade, because a lot of these aggro decks seem to just be running a lot of pirates. But I don't have the other sweeper. I literally don't have any copies of the other red sweeper. With power less than or equal to Shaker Kenra's Plier can't block this turn. I think it's okay to take 2. I think it's okay to take 2. Mono red aggro, this is a warrior. Okay. I think I just cycle this. I think I cycle this right now. It's a goblin pirate. Alright, well I can't do anything right now, so I'm just gonna pass the turn. Okay. So the way that we're going to win this game is by just patiently hanging on. Yeah, I really don't like Fiery Cannonade, man. It's the poor man's sweeper. There's the other one that's 2 red and 1 that deals 3 damage to all creatures, and that one would make me like, yeah. How does a deck full of removal not draw removal? That's what I'm wondering. Clear bias on the part of Wizards of the Coast. It's a warrior, it's a warrior, it's a pirate. Okay, well I mean I can do some blow-ups. So this guy can't block this turn. So this is exerted. Depending on what we draw, I've got a bone to pick with you. Okay. Damage. This is instant. Putting lots of stops up. See, I wanted to cast a haste creature so that I have an additional target for Fiery Cannonade. This little jerk butt's going to be poking me in the teeth for 1. God, fanatical goblin. There's no way that goblins have ever been pirates, ever. There's 0 chance. Ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye. I think this is better to just swooshy douche everything. So he's going to be hitting me for 1, so we're on the 9-turn clock. Wait, this has an Eternalize for 6? Oh, shit. Somehow that just didn't even register. Maybe you didn't play that one. Are we serious with this shit? I mean, I'll get the bro out. Fuck. Yeah, this is just I can pay a black to mark a dude, and then whenever Tetsamok enters the battlefield, it kills all the marked dudes. I gotta play this so that I don't die, because this is gonna get eternalized. We're gonna take 3, so we're gonna go to 5. I really want Fiery Kanonade to be something different. I've encountered just like mono-red, pirate heavy, hasty things. Shit. What's the hourglass above the buttons? These are your timeouts. This is like you have a fixed amount of time that you're working with on a general basis, but because some turns in Magic are more complex than others, if you want to take extra turns, it uses one of these little hourglass things. And if you expend all 3 of them, you lose on time. Yeah, welcome back. So, I mean, I have to block the 4/4 with my 6/6. I'll take some damage, and then he'll probably have Lightning Bolt, and I think I burst into tears. Yeah. Yeah. I die. I'm dead. The one way we live. The one way that we live. The one way. You know, I might actually be running too many lands. Typically a 24 is the right amount, but I think on MTG Arena, the rules for drawing are slightly different. Sacrifice a desert. Green Map Room deals 2 damage to each opponent. You can do it. He's solving. He's solving the puzzle. He's solving it. Yep. He's solving the riddle. Okay, fuck. So the way that the shuffling works, this is what a few people in chat were telling me, that on MTG Arena, it gives you 2 draws, and then it picks the better one, and it shows you that. So I've heard people arguing that you shouldn't be running 24 land, or 24 lands, you should be running 22. So I have 20, this is 12, and 12. So this is 24 land. Let me also just look up my... Get out of here. There's my land. Do I have another... Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So if I pull out a swamp, a mountain, canyon slough. So now I have 17 and 5. 17 and 5 is 22, right? No, I was 23 lands. Seems right. So now we can smush some 2 more in there. Alright, so we're going to go back to some spellies, some spelly dudes. Maybe I do want some Festering Money. See, here's the... What's the name of it? It's like Scorching Angry Sun, Son of Scorch, Scorch Sun, Burning, Scorch... What is... Scorch Sun, Burning... What is the name of the card I'm thinking of? It's 3... Oh god. I see what the problem is. Sun! Sweltering Suns, there it is. Scuns Scorched Sunning. I found it. What was the other one? Not Dmies. This is a black card? Yeah, that's exactly what I want. There it is. Thanks, Black, for always having my back. I feel like I do want something in red now, though. What's something that's just awesome? What's an awesome card, huh? What's an awesome red card? I'm putting in a red card because I don't want to actually change my my land anymore. Maybe we make some legendary. Ooh. Hour of Devastation. What's good? Rekindling Phoenix. Rekindling Phoenix. Rekindling Phoenix. That's the Phoenix that dies and then comes back constantly. Like a real jerk. Is this sufficiently good to just craft? Because, I mean, we have enough space for 2 of them. Is there a red planeswalker? Where's my red planeswalkers at? Angrath, the Flame Chained. Ooh. I don't give a fuck. I'm okay. Yeah, maybe that. Dude. Dude, do you see this? I think this is it. I'm not gonna get this one. This one's good. All right, where's Liliana? Show me your Lilianas. Is there a better Liliana? Dude, I'm gonna get Angrath. I don't care, man. Do you see that? Oh, yeah. Oh, sick. Alright, is one of the Lilianas better? This created a 2/2 black zombie. Dude, I don't know. This is actually very good. This is much smoother on my curve because I'm just so black focused. This gives me the value. But the thing is that the reason I'm feeling Angrath is because of the number of blue-black decks that are in there. Destroy target creature. Yeah, I mean the plus doesn't help. The minus is great. There's just not... I just don't think... I think Liliana is like a better card overall, but in my deck, I think Angrath is great. Because first of all, we're forcing discards, and we're gaining life. We're also gaining control of target creature till end of turn, which is great for just blowing out. But then each opponent loses life equal to the number of cards in his or her graveyard. I mean, that's just a win-ass condition right there. Okay. Here we go. Monsters. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah. Get in my deck. Alright, dude. I feel real satisfied. Do we got the Angraths in there? Yeah, done. Done. Yep. Oh my god, yes. God, I'm gonna feel so happy until I... Oh, dude. Canucks has Earthquake in Santa Barbara. Bad. I had 2 lands and a bunch of expensive stuff. Yuckity-doo-dah. Had Angrath. Kind of wanted to just keep. I'm going to keep this because I have my cycling thing. Yeah. And he kept his 7. Okay. Alright, some sort of is-it-ting? La la la. Hello. La la la. Ravenous Chupacabra. I think I might swamp Painful Lesson, because I don't have really any double red, so it's fine to just hide that I'm... Field of Ruin, destroy target non-basic land. The amount of fucks given is not any fucks given. He could counter this. This player. This player. Such a sick. Okay, attack. Oh my god, if we can get this black-red control deck up, that's going to be so good. A worse Sign in Blood? Yeah, I don't care. Just give me the cards. Give me them cards. Give me them cards. Cards! I have to actually run out the mountain. I think. I was going to say I have to, but... Because he has no creatures. So this is blue-red. It could be blue-red-black. Because the Scarab God is a... the Scarab God. Oh my god, yes. Alright, hold on, guys. Oh my god, I got a message. I got a message. Where'd my window go? There's that window, there's that window. And we're back. Okay. I'm just gonna play a Bone Picker. Bring it on, Demolion! Oh my gosh, guys. I have the Dota overlay. There we go. There's your magic overlay. How embarrassing. How embarrassing. One attacker, get in there. Yeah, and then I'm gonna damage. I have a bone to pick with myself. And then he's gonna be like, oh my god, counterspell! Ah! Yeah. I want that one taken care of, man. I do not want my Mega God blowed up. Gigasturts says, ugh, day 9, please. Did I hurt you, Gigasturts? What's Blood Water Entity? Flying Prowess. When Blood Water Entity enters the battlefield, you may put your instant resource card from your graveyard on top of your library. I mean, this is obviously what's going to go in there. I think I just exile this. I think there's a 1-mana counter target instant. I know that there was once upon a time. Oh, shitballs. Hello! Oh, when it enters the battlefield, you blow up a man. I love that this is uncommon, too. I'm gonna wait to do this on his end step. So, I mean, he has a cancel. Let's go to the end of turn phase, and let's cycle this. Okay. My turn. guy's gonna get blowed up. Prepare the attack. Send in the attack. Damage. Boom. 2 at a time. Killing him like day 9. Why didn't the magma spray blow up the Drake? Because this Drake has prowess. So it says whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 till end of turn. So when I cast it, he in response cast another spell that just costs 1 and deals damage. And as a result, due to the prowess keyword, it got buffed from a 2/2 to a 3/3. So now it's a 3/3, then my magma spray deals 2 damage. So it now is 3/1, and then the turn finishes and it just lives. So he's going to draw 2 cards. I want to draw 2 cards. Pretty sweet, huh? I really think that some of the coolest shit that exists in Magic is based on the stack. Sure does feel like control versus control. Okay. Can't really do terribly much about that. I mean, I can lightning strike and he can counter. So I'm going to run out the Zealot. He should almost certainly not counter this. Yeah, good. This is really nice. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to attack with everything. Watch, watch, watch. Attacks. This is going to attack. So then he's gonna block here. So then I'm going to deal damage to this, and then he's going to cast the counter spell. Which I want any opportunity for the counter spell. That's really smart that he's keeping the counter spell. He's abrading me. I think I just blow it up anyways. I just want this game to go on longer. Because I thought that what I was hoping would occur is that he throws out the counter spell and then I cast again, and then we're in good shape. Okay. Fucking crap. Alright, where's my god? Fuck. We're about to take some damage. Wonder says, Sean are thinking about getting into Limited since MTGA releases draft, or once MTGA releases draft. Dude, let me tell you, that is precise amundo what I would like to do. He has to counter this. No, he doesn't. Dude, Limited is like, I think, most Limited formats are my favorite format. Although I am over time. The more I play Limited, the more I get into Constructed because my deck grows. My collection grows. This sucks. He's just going to counter it because it was on top of his deck. What? Oh, did he not put this back into his deck? Am I an idiot? I thought he put that back into his deck. What? That's actually nice for me. I think it's better for me not to play Tetsamok. I need to just keep better track of his graveyard. Okay. 4 and 4. Okay, so I'm going to tap this. He might actually not be able to handle this. I just swear to God I thought he had a counterspell. Holy shit. Well, this is fucking funny. He gains control of it, and it's just like, immediately, Tetsamok. This is like one of those, like that sentence, it's like buffalo. I'm like, well, I Tetsamok. And then I Tetsamok. Alright. This is where he just has 2 lightning bolts and I just burst into tears. You know how I do it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go to the combat phase. So far, so good. I'm holding on to the mountain because I don't want to completely blow my entire... Oh, come in the hell on. Oh, God. This is so unfair. Oh, God. Alright, play that out. Oh, he's gonna just take control of it, man. Oh, we were drawing every land in the deck, dude. Alright, well, that's actually fine. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 won't help it. I'm gonna put this down so I can triple it up. If he has any disablement, we're in screwed shape. Let me just add these on so that way I can just -1/-1. Oh, my butts! Shit, no! Fuck. Ah! I just passed because I could have put -1/-1 counters on, but not enough to be able to... There's no way to live, by the way. I had 8 mana, so I could give it -1/-1 to send it down to 4, and then it would have dealt damage, so. Which is no problem. Claim. Alright, we're going again, because that actually fared marginally better. Boom. Alright, let me actually... I want to open up a window really fast. Pause. Yeah. Alright. Do we have the most... You know what? This is a horrible keep. I'm going to go ahead and hang on to this card. What I really, really, really want is a bunch more cycle lands. God, I think if I just craft a few of those, I think that's a good build. I should close this. Open this. Open this. I wanted to make an extra special announcement after this particular game here. I really am the luckiest boy in the world. I'm the luckiest boy in the world. Do I want to build a snowman? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna build a snowman. Oh, Despy, look at this. We got a little gray princess. Hi. You have at least one more black desert cycle land. I thought I put them all in there. Extra special announcement. There's going to be an extra special one. It's related to the 30-day projects. I want to be marginally conservative. Taking another 1 damage is okay. This is a sorcery speed? Yeah. 30-day projects. Alright, okay. That's a good cat. You gonna puke in a little bit? Are you okay? Gonna puke? Yeah, my little pukey baby cat. Okay, so this has haste. He's gonna bring in the Manor Manus. I think I just Ravenous Chupacabra to blow this up. I think. No. Well, I do have 2. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to run out the Ravenous Chupacabra and blow this up, which then gives me a little bit of space. Hello, I'm the Ravenous Chupacabra. There you go, sweetheart. Go lie down on Dad's notes. Goodbye. Strothman says, what magic game is this? It looks nice, but most of the nice-looking magic games are really limited. That's actually fine. Oh, good, good. Yes, sick. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of pain here, but now then we're going to be at 11, and 11 is actually a great place to be. I am going to play this. I'm not going to play the dual land. And I'm actually not even going to play the Scorpion God, because I think that that's a great way to recover from a rough situation. I'm going to play the Golden Demise, which should leave, yep, a black and a red open. Then the next thing he plays will Lightning Strike, right? Yeah, this is Magic the Gathering Arena, which is, I mean, it basically is Magic the Gathering Online 2.0, as far as I'm concerned. You have, like, a full collection, you build decks, it's literally the game of Magic. Get out of here! Go! Go! And, you know, some of the previous Magic the Gathering games have been... Hello! Some of the previous Magic the Gathering games have been like, you buy the game, and the game only has this set of cards. Boom. And that sort of thing. Okay. And that's okay. Now this might look weird, but I'm actually going to play the Ravenous Chupacabra. The reason being that we are in an extraordinarily advantageous position. We're just in this insane position, and I want to be able to Vraska's Contempt one of my own nerds in order to gain 2 life. And by having 2 out, I actually just sort of speed the game up a little bit. Yeah, so this is like Magic the Gathering Online 2.0. It's focused on Standard. It's not like all the cards. It's just starting with the recent cards, and more will be added and added and added. Winner deals 1 damage to that creature's controller. Just gonna -1/-1 this. And then we're just gonna, at the start of our turn, we're gonna double -1/-1 it. We have 10 life. I mean, he's really dead. Finally, this is working. Oh god, it feels so good to have a deck that's actually blowing stuff up. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's get that. Let's get those attacks going. Let's swing in, friends. Now we even have Vraska's Contempt, and... What's this little bugger even going to try to do, huh? He's god bait. Yeah, he's dead. He's proper dead. God, that feels good. And then I'll tap it. Oh, you won't get me! Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's just like making sure it takes a long time. He's gonna hit me for 2. What a jerk. You're a good cat, Despy. You're a very good cat. Oh my god, I really want my spiky bronze. I really want my spiky bronze. Yeah. Yeah. 16 out of 15. Give me more packs. Give me more packs. I forgot the announcement about the 30-day projects. I wanna burst into tears. I'm sorry. I like my black-red control. I really like this. There's that personal sensation where it's like, this is my deck. I built this. It's mine. Special announcement hype, dude. Yes, yes. I don't care, man. I'm keeping Angrath. Each opponent discards a card and loses 2 life. Yeah, fuck yeah. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap it, it gains haste until end of turn. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Fast convert to cost man 3 or less. Oh. I love the disco effect of this. Become land. Thank you. Dusk Legion Zealot's gonna be good. So it could be a... I think this is just a very nice card. Gosh. I can't wait to talk about projects. Can't wait to talk about it. Ow. So this does look like the mono red try to fuck you up deck. I think it's okay for me to take 2 here. I'm just going to blow this up now because I just don't want him to get a whole bunch of treasure things. No attackers. Maybe I should have lightning struck it. Because there's that eternalize thing that costs 6. Exert. Just gonna block like this. This is fine. Sorcery frickin' speed. I'm gonna wait because I believe that he is going to... I'm just gonna take the 3. And let me just make sure I have all these stops put in place so I don't screw up. And then I'm going to immediately blow this dude up. Yeah. So now I just can't really do anything. Hello, it's me, the Scorpion God! What a blowout. I mean, he could have, like, the... You know, exile it, but... This Angrath ability is really great, because I can just play and hit him and blow stuff up. I just want the good old God out. Especially because I can start not using cards and just blowing stuff up and drawing. Angrath will definitely be able to remove this 1 card, but... yeah, so... I think that's the one that we've Vraska's, right? Because it has the Eternalize effect. So he's going to exert. Okay. So I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to... I think I'm just going to hit him with the golden demise, you know? So that'll kill all these. It's arguably bad that I did this to lose the life. I really have to use Vraska's Contempt here. So he has 3... I'm just going to no attackers this. How is this a 4-3? Oh, this is still end of turn. I thought my turn went through. I actually definitely did not want to swing with this guy. A white and a red to shoot for 3, and then draw and shoot and shoot. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So this is going to come back to my turn. Okay. You know, I kind of want to just get a huge wall up. I just don't want anything on the battlefield. I'm going to Tets and Mock to reveal to target this. I'm at 7, so I mean I'm mostly okay. If this gets... I mean, he could have 2 blow me up things. I'm not going to attack. I don't see a reason to rush it, because once I get down to Angrath, I can just make him start discarding cards and losing life. And the only real way that I think that we lose is burn. I think that's right. Ooh, double. Okay. I'm going to see what I can get him to discard.
Here be monsters.
Alright. You discard a card and lose 2 life.
No fire, no steel.
Okay. Glorybringer. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. That's where I think that this is okay. He only's got 2 in hand. Okay. Maybe I'm playing too scared. Like, he's real mana screwed. I think maybe I should actually be rushing him back down. How many cards does he have? 6 in graveyard? I am just... Oh, fuck. Maybe I fucked up.
No fire.
I think I maybe was... Dude, I knew I shouldn't have attacked with this guy. I think I've messed up. Actually, maybe I should have saved and Vraska it in response. Oh, God, that was... This is instant speed. I keep treating black spells as though they're sorcery speed. Very wonderful. Discard your card.
Fire, no steel.
go to combat. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna blow this up. And I'm gonna swing in with this. This game was actually more complicated than it needed to be. All attack. One attacker. Put the stops on those turns, man. God, dude, beating a red deck that only has 3 mana, dude, I'm so embarrassed. Okay. Alright. You know, I think I need to be more respectful of the red decks, because I was just like, yeah, no, I just keep passing, and then he's just, like, totally screwed. And then we're just in good shape, and then there you go. Guys, I have an announcement that I remembered, that I finally remembered about. Awesome. And you know what? It's 1:02, so I want to talk a little bit about this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick lunch break. Do a quick lunch break so I can hork some salad and some chicken into me. But listen, check it out. So yesterday we embarked upon the day-night 30-day project challenge. This won't be the last one we do for certain, and you can feel free to join in informally on your own time. But here's the idea. A lot of skills that people want to learn, or goals that people have, but it's so hard to get started. It's so hard to get motivated, and so hard to have a structure to plug into where you can actually learn that skill effectively. And that's what a 30-day project is. You come up with something that you think you can get done in 1 month, in 30 days. And because it's 1 month, a few things wind up happening. For one, you don't wind up stretching and trying to do something that's way too hard, because you only have a month. Second, you're going to get a chance to kind of learn to be your own producer. You might say to yourself, I want to write, I want to write 20,000 words for a book I've always wanted to make. And I'm going to do 5,000 words a week. You can set that goal to hit 20,000 words over the course of a month, but you might learn, wow, I can only really write 2,000 words a week. Totally okay. Next 1 month project, you back it down to like 10,000 words, right? You're trying to learn your capability set. And the third thing that's really great is that after 1 month, you get a reward that's an output. You've improved at a skill, you've gotten better. And so there's a whole different number of ways that this can take form. There's a lot of people who have game development goals, things as simple as, I'm going to follow along this 20 video tutorial series, and I'm going to try to do 5 videos a week. Perfect. Awesome. Fantastic. You've broken your 1 month down into those 4 weeks so you can hit 20 tutorial videos. Awesome. There's some people who are like, I know how to make Unity, but I've never really made a game project. I'm just going to try to recreate the first level of Mario. Super simple. There's other people who have fitness goals, like I want to show up to the gym 20 times this month. And in coming up with these, it's really important that you not try to overstretch, be wildly ambitious. Just be very reasonable with yourself. And don't make it goal-based. Make it input-based. Don't say, I want to lose 20 pounds this month. Make it, I want to show up to the gym 20 times this month. Because that's an input that you can do. It's always easier to be able to control that, right? Now, I don't want to have an amazing chapter 1 done of my book. I want to write 10,000 words in my book, that sort of thing. So if you go over to the Discord, there's all these channels where there's tons of stuff that people are talking about. There's discussion groups. There's also just postings of what the projects are. And I want to share what my 30-day project is because I hope that it demonstrates both how to be concrete, but also how not to be too crazy ambitious with yourself. I've been really interested in AI. How you might have a little bot make decisions. And there's certainly ways of having just more or less complicated if-then statements. If you're in cover and you see an enemy, shoot at him. If you're out of ammo, reload and then shoot at him. Like these sorts of things. But I'm more interested in some sort of maybe probabilistic decision making where it's not all determined. For instance, I was really inspired by AlphaGo, the program that DeepMind produced in order to beat one of the world champions at Go. And it's not just a simple, it's computed all the possibilities in Go, and then it just makes the obviously computed best choice. You could do that in something like checkers, where again it's brute force and selection. I'm interested in how decision making works in a more vague space. So these are sort of inspirations. So you know what I'm doing this week? I have talks. I have a bunch of calls scheduled with some people that work in the industry, so I can just talk to them about what are some cool ways that the game development industry or that researchers are doing AI. Just making some calls. Week 2, I have a list of papers and articles that I want to read, and I'm hoping that week 1 will generate some more. So I'm going to do that, right? First 2 weeks, just doing some research. And in my personal plan, it's kind of like hours that are devoted to this, right? Like Tuesday nights, Wednesday nights, and Sunday mornings. You know, just doing something simple like 2 plus 2 plus 4, yeah, about 8 hours a week. And then in weeks 3 and 4, I want to do a very simple implementation of something that I've learned in those first 2 weeks. You'll notice that I can't be super concrete about exactly what's going to happen in week 3 or 4 because I don't really know. I'm trying to primarily just learn about this. So my goal output is that I've learned a lot and have implemented some of that learning, right? I mean, there's no game that I'm trying to create. I'm trying to make EVE Online. I'm trying to make these really cool AIs that can do this. I'm not trying to do anything that complex. I'm just trying to like learn this because I think it's cool, because I think it's interesting. And quite bluntly, the other 30-day project that Eric and I are going to be doing is helping manage the 30-day project challenge for everyone else, because we thought that there'd be maybe 100 people, but there's actually 2,000 and more people who are participating in it. And it's going to run from April 4th to May 4th. You'll note that it's April 5th. If you're like, hey, this is the first time I'm hearing about it and it's cool, think up your own project and just unofficially start it for yourself on the 8th of April and finish on the 8th of May. At the end of the 30 days, we're going to give people the option to do little presentations. Maybe if you worked on your little first level of Mario, you can share it and people can play it. Maybe you just had a fitness goal and you want to have a basic project such as, guys, I did it. I showed up 19 out of the 20 days I wanted to at the gym. That's great. Things like that. That was the announcement. I just wanted to bring that up because it's just now getting started. And I just want to very explicitly state for any of you, totally don't worry if you're botching on your goals. Don't reach for the stars and then get 10% of the way there and beat yourself up. Reach for a high shelf at the grocery store. And if you can't get there, ask someone to come over and help you and climb on their back, all right? The important thing is that you're just making some marginal progress on a skill that you're interested in. I'm going to call it an 8-minute break. This is a 8-minute break where I'm going to produce some food, eat it, and come back, and then we're going to keep rocking this black-red control deck, which I'm really interested in. This is really nice. And we're going to listen to some music. I'm thinking, what do we do? What's the music choice that we're going to be doing? Let's go to my Ghostly Beats playlist. That's always a good one. We'll be right back. I'm going to eat some lunch.